Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
First down here for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to take off here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch that costs the receiver. It's offensive pass interference. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the run.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense gets their first crack now. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Takes off in a bootleg. Caught quickly. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different... downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll run it to the right side. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense produces 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Fire to the right side, complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
stops it on the draw. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Duke. Wide open downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And they'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff on a single back formation. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pick. Play.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finds room at the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Toss play to the outside. Breaks an open space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Now the handoff. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Stopped short of the end zone. Stopped the ball at the 2-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Duke. Dump-off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fights up the defender. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He'll hand it off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Runs through the defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your...
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Running for the end zone, running right up the gut. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as they hit...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 28, South Carolina.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Duke. Decides a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Carter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield, it's Duke. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, pass caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll give it to the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. First down, looking for more now. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The defense may play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the... How about that? Nice job of holding... there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
A running play called on 4th down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Hurricanes line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Canes. They continue to roll up the score.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Duke. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Runs right over the defender. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He gets loose. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go on fourth down. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Canes are in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Miami, 42. South Carolina, 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Duke. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll use the ground game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackle, but first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Same tailback, another carry. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They're going to run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. It's down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 10.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the South Carolina offense will take
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the wideout goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. 2nd down and long from the 9-yard line.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. It's a toss to the left side. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll hand it off. Great cut there. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. To draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
You'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Defense got a big... 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Grinding away with a running game. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. End zone ahead. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
56, South Carolina, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Now here's the toss play. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play, running right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the tailback's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Wynn. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to...